Like, share, and subscribe. I stumbled on a way to see the blinking, and well, Grandpa's back. I hope you can see my candles again. Okay, so what do we got going? Oh, bicycles everywhere. That's what we got. Okay, hey, Grandpa's playing Bobo's song. This is the one where the mama rocks the little baby, and he likes that little baby. Bobo's down with his mommy and daddy on vacation right now with the other grandma and grandpa. But we'll be getting them back here. The end of the week, all grandpa and grandma will have all four of them for a while, and then we got more grandkids coming up for Thanksgiving. It's good times. Okay, let's get at this. Bicycle, 15-minute candles, straight up. Not even you sell when you get a red candle, by the way. How high is it going to go? Well, we'll get into that. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Oh, it didn't go straight up in the 5-minute. You got a bear flag here, and she's heading back up again. Okay, let's look at the 30-minute. 30 minutes, beautiful. Buy signal and nothing but green candles. You get a red candle, not an indecision candle. This is an indecision candle here with the tiny body, and you want to get out on a real red candle. If you're going to get out at all, why would you ever want to get out? I don't know. Hourly is a buy signal. How high is this thing going to go? Maybe 257, 260 area, maybe 261. Grandpa don't know. It's just going up, that's all. Okay, let's look at the 4-hour beautiful candles. Oh, we're starting to see a green candle here. This is not a buy signal yet in the 4-hour, you guys, and gals. But it might be pretty soon. So, what should I leave it on? I'm going to put it on the 15-minute because it stabilizes it for you. Grandpa likes stabilization. So, okay, what's going on with the markets? What's going to move them? Tesla's earnings reports coming out this Wednesday, the 18th, and that's going to be huge. Traditionally, we move up into the earnings report, and gee, that's going up now. I don't know. Maybe they're right about that. I hope so. Grandpa wants it to go to 280. But Grandpa also wants it to go to 275. You know, it's almost like Grandpa can't make his mind up which way he wants to go. But truthfully, we want it to go up right after we get a buying opportunity, which is every day in Tesla is a buying opportunity, Grandpa's opinion. Okay, so other news, we still haven't got a Speaker of the House picked out. We got the debt ceiling coming on November 15th. We're going to run out of money. And they'll make a big scare deal out of that most likely, and then they'll approve us for another month or two. It's what a place, what a government. And this week's loaded with Fed speakers. We're going to get to listen to them all. Some of them will scare us. You know, don't be scared. Don't panic. Be happy. You can win every trade. Grandpa does. Uh, over 8 months now, Grandpa and Grandma, since they started doing the blinking, is a winner. Uh, this is a different game. It's easy. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. Just pay attention to Grandpa, and you win. You should never lose. Only win. Only win. Grandpa wants you to win. Grandpa does well. Grandpa wants you to do well. So, what's Israel been up to lately? Well, they haven't gone into Gaza in a big way yet, but they have managed since the 7th, when Hamas come across and killed all the civilians and beheaded babies and burned children alive and beheaded soldiers and had their fun. 12 of Hamas's leaders are now dead. So Israel has been doing that. So they're taking out some of the leadership, and they have plenty more leaders that need to be taken out yet. And they're also giving opportunity for the Palestinian people who are not the ones that attacked Israel. It's Hamas, their leadership. And the Palestinian people need to try get out of that war zone, but they're being blocked by Hamas is stopping them from even leaving. They use their own children and people as shields, and Israel doesn't want to kill the civilians. There was a report out 2-3 days ago that supposedly Israel had bombed a convoy leaving and heading south to safety. Palestinians moving out of the where Israel is going to attack and wipe them out. And so they bombed that convoy, killed 70 people. And now it's come out that Israel did not do it. It came out that it was a roadside bomb. Gee, I wonder who planted that. Maybe Hamas. And then to try to blame it on Israel. But they're literally blocked their own people from fleeing to safety. This is it, and this is their MO from the past also. And Israel's got this covered. They're going to take care of business, and everything will be good here in the long run. The Lord's on top of this situation also. See this? This is my mouse moving. You know what that means when Grandpa moves his mouse back and forth like this? That means Grandpa's alive. That's what it means. Grandpa's going to go through the candle charts here shortly. We're going to talk about blinking. Let's see. Hey, Gaza, these guys, them Hamas, they have over 300 miles of underground tunnels. They even got tunnels that run underground into Egypt. And I remember years back them even talking about that, where they bring weapons in underground through there. And they're deep. They're way down under there. They can't even get at them with their bunker busters, hardly. They keep trying to hit the same spot, trying to cave them in, but they're way, way, way down underground, these guys. And that's where they're all hiding, and they'll come up from here and there through the little trapdoors and attack. It's going to be a rough deal all the way around. So why can you always be a winner? Well, Because if you know a place of substance that you can sell at, and you know where you should buy at, you are going to win every trade. Now, back last week, the price went up to $269.94, 6 pennies shy of $269, which is a place of substance to sell your shares. It's the very first one, is $269. They brought us within 6 cents of that number, and they went back down again. And now we're heading that way again. How high will they go? Well, they're going to go to 269 here in our near future. We're going to see 275, and we're going to see 280 also. Absolutely, we will see those numbers in your near future. Grandpa thinks that maybe within a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks here, we're probably going to see 280. I also think we're going to see 225. We will absolutely see 225 in your future because it's a place of substance. As long as you are buying below 269 currently, you are going to be a winner if you have patience and wait. Okay? So yeah, she's looking fairly solid. The 15 minutes going straight up. Oh, let me tell you a little bit about blinking here quickly. Oh, in the pre-market, they were down at 200, 198 actually, buying a little bit. And they were up at 300 and a little higher even, shorting on the shorting side. So they got the corners covered. That's $100 spread between what they're buying and selling. I think that's pretty good. Since the markets opened, they were buying at 237.65 times 1. That's 100 shares per blink. It's been sporadic at best here and slow. 239.40 times 1. When the market's going up, they do less buying down below, and when it's going up, they're doing more shorting up above. And currently, as far as shorting up above, 265.75 times 1, they were shorting for a while. 260 times 1 was a little more prevalent. 271.77, they were shorting for a while. 261.95 times 1. They're bouncing all over the place. And that's what's going on there. Okay, so let's look at these candles a little bit. What's Grandpa forgetting to tell you? Anything? I don't know. Grandpa does. I don't even know for sure if I got my candle chart up. I'm so crazy. Eventually, I'm going to get it where I know what I'm doing on this stuff. I'm supposed to get some help later this evening. The gal that knows, she's pretty techy. She's very techy. She's going to come and help Grandpa a little bit for a little while, and eventually Grandpa will figure out what he's doing. You know, all I do know is Grandpa knows how to make money. If you want to make money, just pay attention to Grandpa. Grandpa doesn't make as much money as Grandma, however. Grandma's been outdoing Grandpa as of late. How she does it? Patience. Grandma has got patience. She buys lower down than Grandpa does, and she sells usually for more. Grandma just knows how to do it. You know, I got a friend. He did better than all of us. You know, he'll ask Grandpa's advice, but he does his own thing. And you do that too. You make your decision. Where do you want to buy? How much you want to make? You're going to make money. Tesla is a rock solid company. Grandpa believes that. We got a low today in pre-market of 247.57. See these 15-minute candles? They're going up. If you're looking at a candle chart and you're looking at Grandpa's Japanese candles, don't sell it until you get a red candle. Okay? That's just the way it is. Now, if you look at the 2-minute, we'll look at the 2-minute in a little bit here. You look at the 2-minute, you're going to see some red candles. Don't panic. Relax. Oh, red candles. Grandpa's seeing there's red candles, and there they are. Oh. This is a sell signal in the 2-minute. What's Grandpa think? I'll tell you what Grandpa thinks. You see this right here? This is called a bear flag, okay? And Grandpa thinks we might have another one coming here. Do I know for sure? No. But Grandpa thinks this is a bear flag and that we're going to reverse and head up. How high? Grandpa don't know. Maybe 257 to 260, 61 area. That's just what Grandpa thinks, based on what he's seen. Can they change that? Sure. Are we going to see 225 in your near future? You bet you're going to see 225. I think you're going to probably see 200 in your future. Okay? But you're also going to see 280. So get some shares. You can't make money if you don't own a share. Okay? Tesla's a good place to have some money. Oh, let's see where we got shorting going on. Far out looks kind of quiet. Where's Pastor Keith? He should be calling Grandpa and telling Grandpa what I'm missing. Grandpa's missing something. What is Grandpa missing? I don't know. That Pastor Keith, that guy is on the ball. I tell you what, I really enjoy him. Oh, let's see. And my other buddy, he called me this morning, early, pre-market, way before I even did my deal. And he made a good point. He said, Tesla's down, but the markets are up. The markets are up. That meaning the S&P and the NASDAQ and let's look once. Grandpa will look just for the fun of it. I think Tesla's underperforming today, but they'll catch up. And SPY's up. NASDAQ is up. The Dow is up. And they're up considerably more than Tesla. It tells me Tesla's going to do some catch-up. We might see 261, 262 in our near future here. But don't sell your shares until you are above at 269 or more. Okay, just that's a place of substance where the market makers sold shares. They're going to activate them. And will we know when we should get off the bus? Yeah, get off the bus at 280 and buy a dip and have some fun. 265.70 area. 265.75 times 1 is blinking pretty steady and is pulling us straight up. Wonder how long Grandpa's been talking this time. Let's go through our candles a little bit here. We got this Hull is saying that we're still going down in that 2-minute, but I don't believe them because I see 2 green candles. Let's look at the 5-minute. 5-minute, truthfully, we're kind of moving sideways here. Grandpa's looking for some blinking while he's goofing around. That's what Grandpa's doing. I'll move that candle chart in a second. 239, 60, 50 areas doing a little buying down there. They're adding to it. So let's look at the 15-minute. Look at here, still green. Now, if you're following this 15-minute, you don't get out of it until it's a red candle that's at least 10 minutes old. If the thing isn't 10 minutes old, you don't even know if it's going to be red. A lot of people make that mistake. They don't understand it. You have to know how old the candle is. And like a 2-minute candle, for instance, if you're trading a 2-minute candle, you have to know that you don't know if that candle's going to be red or green until it's 1 minute and 30 seconds old. That's a 2-minute candle. In the 5-minute, you're looking at 3 to 4 minutes before you know if that 5-minute candle's going to really be green. Okay? In a 15-minute, you got to wait 10 minutes of that candle before you know for sure it's going to be red or green. Otherwise, you're jumping the bus. And if you jump the bus, you're not going to do as well. 30-minute candle, you got to wait a strong 20 minutes before you know whether the candle's going to be red or green. These are candles. Oh, they're beautiful candles. Let's look at the 30-minute. I'll guarantee it's a buy signal. It's a buy signal in the 30-minute. Let's look at the out. Boy, and it's a beautiful buy signal. It's going up. Let's see. What did they go up to? 254.15 areas so far. And they're heading back up there. The hourly. Excuse me. Grandpa's got a cough today. Oh, Grandma made chicken soup for Grandpa again, and it is delicious. Dumplings, the whole works. And you know what I think? I think it's real chicken. I've noticed there's some dead mice laying outside in the backyard. I think Grandma might have been actually putting the mice outside and not in Grandpa's soup. I was concerned about Grandpa's soup, but now I'm feeling better about the whole situation. Hourly chart in Tesla is still a buy signal. We'll look at the 4-hour quick. 4-hour, it's a sell signal still in the 4-hour. However, we do have a green candle here, and things could change here in the 4-hour. If we get that turning around here, that would be nice. Let's look at the daily. daily. It's nasty. Dirty sell signal. It's not clean. That means it's very likely that this could be a bear flag because it's a dirty sell signal. That's why. So does it mean we're not going down to 240 area? No, because these candles can be huge, have a lot of movement right within one candle. And this candle here is only an hour or so old. This candle could be green before it's over, before the day is over even. Let's look at the weekly. Grandpa likes the weekly. Where is the week? Grandpa can't see. Grandpa can't see, Grandpa. Weekly is moving absolutely sideways. She's going to be a rubber band when this thing breaks. I'm telling you, when you see this, each one of these candles is a week. This red one right here doesn't finish forming until Friday. What day is it? I don't know. Monday? This candle is 1 day old. You're not going to probably know for sure until Thursday what color this candle is going to be. It could be up here by then. Oh, up to 317. Yes, it could. Yep, you can get this candle here is $103. It's over $103. This big candle right here. That's how much this weekly can move in a candle if it gets rocking and rolling. $40 for these guys ain't nothing in a weekly candle. So, what do we got going in this thing? Technically, if you wanted to really get technical, we're still in a buy signal from way down here. And let me explain that. Let Grandpa go through. Grandpa will go through it once so you understand it. We are technically still in a buy signal from down here, and here's why. Here you got the big candle. We're at the bottom of the trend. The bottom of the trend and the top of the trend, whatever you want to call it, are the most significant and the strongest signals. In the middle of the trend is always weaker and less significant. But here is the bottom, and here is the top. And so on this signal here, this candle fits into that candle, the next one's green, and you're off to the races, and you bought shares at about $110, $20 area, okay? 120. And you're off to the races. And you got a bear flag in the weekly, you got another bear flag in the weekly, it moved sideways, then she went back up, you got a bear flag in the weekly, she went back up, she's moving sideways, making a little bear flag here, and what's it going to do? Oh, it's going to go up, way up, over top of 414. Wow, we're going to go right past the moon on the way to Mars. Elon's going to Mars. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so 5 minutes. We're moving sideways, guys. She's moving sideways. That's what she's doing. What do we got for blinking? Anything dramatic? I'm going to look and see if anybody texted Grandpa, tell him anything. Tell Grandpa anything. Nope, nobody's talking to Grandpa today. Nobody wants to talk to Grandpa. They're probably busy. It's not like these guys don't got nothing to do but visit with Grandpa. Yeah, 239.37 is pulling us down. 239.40. They're buying right now. And it's pulling us down. You can bet we have a. But if you look at the 15-minute, we're still in a green candle. Okay, so are we just going to get a bear flag here in them smaller time frames? 30 minutes says so. 30 minutes says it's going up, and the hourly. The higher time frame in these candles has the most power. Okay, so you look at the 2 minute, and it's big red candle. Grandpa thinks it might just be a bear flag. It might be a bear flag, but it might not be a bear flag. Okay, so that's what's going on. Remember, you can win every trade. Grandma does. Every single trade, never lose. If you're down, don't sell. Absolutely, if you have a cash account. You know, on Friday, the market makers drug this thing down. They that was the third day in a row that they drug Tesla down, and they really nailed it on Friday. Do you know how many stop losses they took out in those 3 days? Going down, down, down. Of the poor guys that got margin accounts, they can't just hold on to a share like grandpa and grandma. Okay? They'd blow their whole count up. They have to bail out. They have to use a stop loss. Grandpa don't like stop losses. If you have a cash account, why use one? We don't need one. We know it's going to 269 at first, and then it's going to go to 275, and then it's going to go to 280. Why would you want a stop loss? I don't. I want to keep my shares, and I'm not going to give them to a market maker. They can't make money off you if you don't give them your shares. Don't do it. Be naughty. Have a little pride. I don't want to give them any shares, any profit. They can make profit off of the other. 99% of traders lose money. Over 99% actually, probably. They lose money, and they're not stupid. These guys are smart. These gals are smart. But they're losing. The market makers have it rocking and rolling. They know what to do, and they drive them down, and they take out their stop losses. And sure, they might win for a few weeks, but eventually the market makers get them. And when they have enough stop losses in an area, the market makers just go get them because it's worthwhile for them. 265 is shorting. I think we're going to get some green candles. Let's look. Let's look at the 2-minute. I think I see green candles coming. Oh, a green candle. We're moving sideways anyway. It's going to snap like a rubber band when it snaps. And it's either going to go down or it's going to go up. And Grandpa doesn't really care which way it goes because we have a place of substance called 280. And if you're lucky enough to buy some shares at 200 or 225 or 230 or 250, it's a buying opportunity. Okay? It's only a question of how much you're going to make. Only a question of how much are you going to make. How much are you going to make? I'll tell you what. Grandma's going to make a killing. She always does better than Grandpa. If she ever learned how to put her own trades in, she'd really do good. I'm pretty sure of it. She doesn't even worry about it. She sleeps while she's trading. Look at this. Green candles coming into 2-minute. And Grandpa's seen it with the blinking before it even happened. That's the thing about the blinking. As beautiful as my candles are, Oh, I lost OBS for a second. I wonder if I'm back. I don't know. I'm going to get off here pretty quick. Okay, so anyway, I was trying to brag a little bit. I knew the blinking told me that we were going to get a green candle before the candle showed up. That's the way it is. The blinking is instant. And Grandpa sits and looks at blinking 8-10 hours a day. That's kind of one of the reasons Grandpa's crazy. Other than there's a few other reasons. But, okay, what's Grandpa say now? Grandpa says, all good things are from the Lord. God bless you, and we'll see you. I'll come back a little bit later and talk for a while. Bye-bye.